Chair recognizes the gentleman from New Jersey for 5 minutes, Mr. Van Drew.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Mayorkas, thanks for showing up today. When we met last March, we were beginning to see the drastic implications of the Biden administration's horrendous immigration policies. Within 45 days of you being confirmed as the Secretary of the Department, this administration has halted border wall construction that was already funded by Congress, eliminated the Remain in Mexico policy, implemented catch and release at the beginning of a global pandemic, which allowed thousands upon thousands of illegal immigrants to enter our country, canceled asylum agreements with Central American countries. Since all of these actions, America has experienced the worst immigration crisis on our record. Last month, there were over 220,000 migrant encounters at the southern border, which is almost a 30% increase from March of last year, and a 542% increase, 542%, think of that number, from March of 2020. Last month's figures brought the total number of encounters to over 2.4 million since President Biden took office. This doesn't happen by accident. Furthermore, the FY23 budget does not request funding for a new border wall and does not include a significant amount of new agent positions. In fact, Mayor Bowser's budget for Washington, D.C. requests 347 additional police officers, which is more than DHS is requesting for the entire border, which is almost 2,000 miles. CBP's mission statement is, quote, protecting American people, safeguarding our borders, and enhancing our nation's prosperity. Mr. Secretary, I am thoroughly disappointed. I am thoroughly disgusted. I am thoroughly disturbed about your performance. Just a month ago, the department announced that it was rescinding the expedited removal border policy, which helped the department effectively deport hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens. I, along with 77 other members of Congress and with the support of every Republican on this committee, wrote to you expressing adamant opposition to this decision, a letter to which I welcome a response, a timely response someday. The administration has also announced its decision to eliminate Title 42, which has allowed the department to expel over 500,000 illegal, undocumented aliens. Officials have even acknowledged that revoking Title 42 will lead to a sharp increase in illegal migrant crossings, drawing criticism and concern from Democrats and Republicans in both chambers of commerce. Officials within your department have predicted an average of 18,000 migrant crossings a day. Everybody think about that, 18,000 migrant crossings a day. I'm not saying it, it's officials within your department. 18,000. Title 42 is lifted, which is roughly 3 times the already record-setting rate you've been setting since being confirmed as Secretary. You've broken the records, Mr. Secretary. When you were asked during an interview whether you thought the administration's policies were encouraging illegal immigration, and I can't believe that you said this, you stated, I don't think that's the case at all. I don't know how you could look at us straight in the face and say that to us. I don't think that's the case at all. Just look what's going on and process it. Does this administration have a plan for border security? Does this administration have a plan for the health issues that come with all the undocumenteds coming over? Does this administration have a real plan for the huge increase in fentanyl and the flow of drugs? Does this administration have a plan for the huge increase in illegal crossings that are going to occur in our very near future, that are going to change the very substance, structure of our nation? How can this happen while you and the administration are failing to recognize the border crisis? I hate to say this,
Gentleman's
but
time
I wish that you would
has
resign. I do. I wish you would resign.